Hi everyone, let's look at LeetCode 208 implement try. When you are inserting a word to a try, you will firstly insert the initial as the child of the root and then the second character as a child of the first character, the third character as a child of the second, until the last character, and the last character will be marked as and or word, so that we can search if a word is in a dictionary. If we are searching Eric, we can firstly find the character E in the children of the root. Then we find R in the children of E until we find the last character. We'll see if the last character is marked and or word. If it is, then we find the word. Similarly, we can find prefixes. Like in the previous method, if we just want to find the prefix er, we can stop at r. If we have r here, then we just return true. In the middle, we don't have to go to C, and we don't have to check if r is and or word. Now let's demonstrate. Firstly, I'll just reset. And now let's insert Eric. So we'll insert E under the root and R under E, I under R, C under I. We'll also mark C as and or word. Or I painted it green here, means and or word. Next step, we'll search Eric. We'll go to ERIC. Now Eric is found. Now we insert WebSmith. Similarly, we can insert WebSmith. Now we'll see if there are any word starts with web. So now we find web. We don't have to check if it's an word. Now we are searching web. Now this time, although we already arrived at B, but unfortunately B is not and of word, so we'll return not found. Let's insert web. Now web is inserted. Now let's search web again. Now this time we've arrived at B, and B is and of word, so we found it. So this is the Python code. We can see, firstly, we'll create a class called try node. In this try node, we'll have a property called children. That's to mark the next character of this node, and the other property is and or word. That is to mark if this character is the and of a word. When we are inserting our word, we'll just go to the child of the current node, and we'll point to this child. If we cannot find this child, we'll create a new one. Until we go to the last child, we'll mark the last child and a word. When we are searching, it's similar. We'll go through the try chain. I'm calling it a try chain because it's just like a linked list. You only care about if you can find the character that you are interested in. That's to say, from the root, you will look for the character E, and from E you are looking for R, and so on. If you cannot find one of the characters in the middle, then you will return false. If you can go to the end, the last step is to check if the AND character is AND or word. In the start with function, the only difference is that we will return true once we've arrived at the last character, because we do not have to check if the last character is AND or word. If you want to see more demonstrations like that, please like this video, share this video, comment on this video. Thank you.